You know, it's times like this that I miss the old days where we used to have a video feed with our podcast, because this is where I would totally have organized a dance number for our opening. You know, fit the tone and vibe of today's topic of discussion. But sadly,
And then it would immediately get in copyright.
well, we wouldn't have used the music. We would. I would have found a workaround. I would have found like a remixed instrumental or something. You know. Well, I would have found a way. We could have made it work. But unfortunately, we're audio only. But hopefully, you guys still enjoy.
And also, a couple of us are not well coordinated.
To be fair, I would have just danced in a chair. Not in the way you're thinking of, you perverts. But.
But anyway, folks, welcome.
Yeah.
We're in for a fun show tonight.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. We also get to talk about Peacemaker season 1, because we didn't actually get to talk about it fully when Brian finished. So we'll also talk about the first season as well.
We'll get that. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be exciting, and also the discrepancies between season 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be hilarious to talk about. But as per usual, of course, we can't start the episodes without first jumping right into the news with Brian. Take it away, Brian.
So yet again, we got
this one really hit me. I'm sorry, my bad. I was just gonna say this in memoriam really hit me.
Might not be the one you're talking about, Jay.
It's not. Are we not talking about a music related one?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Ace Frehley.
No, that is not who I was talking about. I was talking about D'Angelo.
Well, Ace Frehley was the lead guitarist for Kiss.
Oh,
no.
Well, that's sad. That's sad, but that did not hit me as hard as D'Angelo. Whatchamacallit? I told my mom about it, and apparently I owe D'Angelo my existence.
Oh no.
Oh.
So, you know, rest in peace to D'Angelo. I mean, to be fair, a lot of children that were born in the 90s owe their existence to D'Angelo, especially if their mothers and fathers loved R&B music.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that one, D'Angelo's death really got me, because like he was only 51.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, he died of
Damn.
pancreatic cancer. Sadly.
Ooh.
Damn. That charity is right.
Yeah, fuck cancer. But yeah, D'Angelo, man, he is like one of the most legendary R&B figures of all time, just point blank period. You know, he's also just like a famous sex symbol. I mean, like the How Does It Feel video with him with his shirt off is iconic.
As famous as James Brown?
I would say D'Angelo's. I mean, obviously James Brown is one of the originators, but you've never heard of D'Angelo, Tony? I'm sure you've heard his music before.
Well, I'm sure. Familiar, at least to me. Okay.
How Does It Feel? How Does It Feel is one of his famous songs. Lady, Like a Lady. What is?
I know what you're talking about, but all I'm saying is like the power levels comparable.
Oh yeah, like he set a lot of big trends. Like, you ever noticed how in the 90s the big trend is like ripping your shirt open and, you know, like dancing? Yeah, he started that. He was the one that started that.
Oh, so he was that trendsetter.
Yeah, like D'Angelo, Genuine, they're all like Tyrese, Tank, they're all from the same kind of generation of 90s R&B that, like, you know, set the trend. And, you know, for some of us, you know, myself, I guess, and probably several others, like, you know, we were apparently, I did not need to know this, but we were apparently conceived to his music.
There were some things that I heard about when it came to my own conception. I didn't need to know it. It wasn't what my parents listened to, it's where my parents were.
Yeah,
Luckily, I don't know any information about mine, but
But yeah, regardless, rest in peace, D'Angelo. That one.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Yeah,
also,
absolutely. That legend.
and also the Spaceman, Ace, because Kiss was an iconic band.
Oh, for sure, Kiss was an iconic band.
And his guitar skills were
Oh yeah, legendary.
great. Apparently, because he died at 74.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Apparently he was still gonna go on like tour and all.
well,
but,
good for him.
But he had to cancel the tour just in late September because he had a fall, and apparently that fall led to some brain bleeding, which inevitably caused.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when you're at higher ages like that, falls can just be a death knell to you. And I'm speaking from my professional experience working in
Elder
who I
care.
feel.
Yeah.
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 But yeah,
And
that's rough.
don't be stubborn like that.
I've heard the older you get, the more stubborn you get, which is kind of crazy. That means I feel bad for whatever like descendants have to deal with a 70 or 60-year-old version of me, because I'm a fucking mule at 30. So like, Jesus, to hear.
I'm probably going to be just a bit of a menace when I reach old age.
Oh yeah.
I was told.
I feel like you're gonna turn into one of those old rambly hippie dudes.
I mean, it's preordained at this point that I would become one. It's predetermined. And my sister, because she decided to say this, like, is either we would put my mom in a home, or when I reach old age, someone's gonna put me in a home.
You know, I full circle.
Yeah. Because apparently, I don't know, any future children I might have, my nephews and niece, if they ever decide to just check into my care for my old ass.
Let's hope by that time facilities aren't just run by AI. But anyways, moving on. Brian, what's the main story?
So usually after a big con, it's going to be a slow week, and we just had New York Comic Con. So this isn't exactly a big story, but it's clarification on a story that was previously announced.
Okay.
Stranger Things. We know that they're gearing up for the finale. And as early as 2022, the Duffer Brothers had already announced that there is a spin-off in the works.
Okay.
Well, they just made a clarification about the spin-off.
All right.
It will be a universe spin-off and will not feature any of the original cast.
Okay. That's cool.
And that it will have like the same vibe, like including kids going on adventures, being like sci-fi, fantasy, all that junk, but like different characters.
Did they ever say a time period for it?
Nope. They said it's almost anthology-like.
Oh, interesting.
With how they're not connected but are in vibe and feel.
Okay, cool.
And also keep in mind that this is on top of their other show that they're working on for Netflix, where it's about like an alien invasion happens at an old folks community.
Interesting.
So a lot to look forward to from the Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
But that's it for news. Just a quick little news this week.
I actually forgot they were gonna do a spin-off. Huh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think everybody did, which is why they're talking about it. Oh, because also I think they're also talking about it because I think it's recently started or is about to start the Stranger Things play.
Oh, they have a play?
Yep. And it's not an adaptation of the TV show. It's about young Joy and Hopper.
Why isn't that a spin-off?
I don't know, but also it features I forgot his name now, but it does feature as a character Freddy's character.
Oh.
Robert Englund's character.
Yep.
So, and apparently goes more into the mythos of the world and like isn't just like a money maker, like it actually like expands the mythos of the world and is bit different.
Okay, cool. All right. So now that we're done with the news, we can move on to Screen Time. Screen Time is the segment of the podcast where the guys and I all discuss the different rabbit holes we have found ourselves in over the past week or so. And that can range from anything from TV shows we don't have time to cover, movies we don't have time to cover or may cover later, video games, manga, comics, YouTube rabbit holes, stuff like that. I'll go ahead and start. Man, Critical Role Campaign 4 is on fire. Because, as of the recording of this podcast at least, we got the second episode, and yeah, this just continues to be great. I won't go into a lot of detail, but Brian, if you want to talk about it, since I'm sure this is probably on your list as well.
It is, because I've also seen episode 3, because I'm subscribed to Beacon, but it was great. It's like, you get more into like these characters and their backstories.
Wait, I thought 3 was the one that is going to stream on Thursday.
It streamed last Thursday.
Oh, it streamed last Thursday. Okay.
On YouTube on the upcoming Monday. Because you listen to it when it goes on YouTube on Monday.
Well, yeah. Well, technically, I listened to it on Tuesday, yeah. Because I listened to it during work, yeah. Gotcha.
But yeah, you might have to take the reins on this so I don't confuse the two. But I will say that cliffhanger for episode 2.
The cliffhanger for episode 2 is crazy. Episode 2's cliffhanger, without too many spoilers, is a big reveal for Sam's character, or
Yep.
the lore behind Sam's character and Sam's character's family. So yeah, pretty huge.
Which I will say that a lot of these like big universe plot twists you can kind of see coming if you know Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
Because Brennan is very authoritarian and anti like won't say he's anti-religion, but he's anti like
I would say establishment, but not in the traditional sense. Like,
Yeah.
he's very much against like hierarchies that believe they are above people.
yes, no matter where they come from.
So yeah, you could tell with how the incandescents, or what the fuck were they called?
The Candescent Light.
It's the incandescent light. Yeah, you could tell how the incandescent light was framed. That they were bad news. So like, again, not a big like shocking plot twist, but how it's utilized is where it's like, oh shit.
Candescent Creed, that's what they
Thank
called.
you. Okay, cool.
But yeah, his grandma, she is a hell of a character.
I love the flip of a switch with that character, because obviously in public she has the proper, more posh type voice, and then when doors are closed she goes like cockney. Oi.
But also,
You know?
she's that type of character where it's like, oh, kooky grandma. Oh, you just said some fucked up shit.
Yep. Yeah. It's like, don't mind grandma. She's from a different time. She's just a little racist.
But yeah, also Murray.
Yep. And also we got like, I think, Brian mentioned it, previously, because, Brian obviously was an episode ahead of me because he has Beacon. But we got the war flashback cold open, which was really sick.
Oh yeah, indeed.
And Thimble really got to shine in this episode as well. Like, I really like Thimble as a character.
Oh yeah, her finally being able to get to the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
That scene, oh my god.
Yep. Yeah, that was
Laura frickin' Bailey.
was really well done. Really well done.
Yeah.
We also got to flesh out Robbie Davin's character Cadigan a little bit more, which I dig him a lot. He's funny.
Which the funny thing is they asked in a behind the scenes thing, Brennan, like, who was the one who came with the most notes for their backstory? Mm-hmm. And you know who it was?
Well, was it Robbie?
Yes.
That makes sense. I would have said either Robbie or Sam, because you said because Sam mentioned that he made his own Bible for the religion.
Yeah. He said that in a close second was tied Sam, Taliesin, and I think maybe Abria, one other person.
Okay.
But he did also let us know, like, the complete opposite about the two characters that had the least amount.
Okay.
And it's surprising because they're both integral to the overall plot.
Mm-hmm.
Murray and Tayor.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Marisha and Travis's characters.
Interesting.
They had the least amount of backstory.
Oh yeah,
Already.
and Taylor is in the thick of it. I mean, so is Murray with like all the stuff that she's currently investigating.
Oh no, you don't even know what Tayor, because
Stuff happens in 3. Oh, I'm excited. That's good to know.
Also, by the end of episode 3, we have our first table, like our first official, like, regular group.
Oh, cool.
The soldiers.
So
it's not who I thought it was.
So it's like a recurring, like a party within the party, I guess.
Well, because what's going to happen is after episode 4, it's going to be the party is split into 3, and each episode is going to focus on a different one of the third.
Oh, it's a different table. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because they're not forcing Brennan to do 13 for the whole 140 episodes.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, we do, and they have already said that it's going to be split into categories that they call the soldiers, the seekers, and the spies.
Interesting. I like it.
And the soldiers have already been chosen and will not be in episode 4.
So is it the same amount of people per group?
Well, they've got 13 people, so one has to be.
Okay. So it's an odd. Yeah. So I forgot that it was an odd numbered play group.
So it looks like what they might be going with is 5-4-4.
Okay. Interesting.
And I will say soldiers are the 5.
Nice.
And there was also really good moments in this episode from Luis's character.
Oh, nice.
He's the other town guard.
Oh.
Azune, that's his
Yeah,
name.
Azune. Yep.
Azune.
He served with the Ozzy and the rest of them. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
I remember him from the flashback part in episode 2.
But yeah, the soldiers have been chosen, and it is an interesting group. I cannot wait to see where they go with those 5 being together.
Okay, cool. I'm definitely
Also,
excited.
I will say that Ashley gets a couple more really cool moments this.
Nice. Her character is dope.
Yeah, and also we get our first combat.
Oh yeah, because it cliffhanged Laura's group in 2.
Yeah,
with a bar fight.
It was Laura, Robbie, and Alex.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which were the rogue, one of the wizards, and the ranger. Mm-hmm. So interesting group for a combat.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's just say things don't go as planned.
Ooh, I'm very interested to see what that means. I'll let you guys know when I watch the episode next time. Okay. Moving on to other stuff. We had our big PvP race in Uma Musume. I managed to win. I didn't make it to the graded league finals. I got kicked down to the ungraded league, but I managed to get first place in the ungraded league, so that's cool.
Cool.
And then I managed to pull the 2 summer units that came out, Summer Marzinski and Summer Special Week. Summer Special Week came pretty easy, but I wasn't really trying to go for her. I was trying to go for Summer Marzinski. I had to go all the way to Pity for Summer Marzinski, which was fine. I was already prepared. I was already prepared to do it, but still kind of sad. But in a strange twist of things, Summer Special Week has kind of become my ace Uma for the upcoming race, the race that is the next race coming up, because I just don't have the proper equipment to build a Marzinski for this particular track length, so I'm gonna have to hold off on Marzinski, and Special Week is actually gonna get a time to shine, so that's kind of cool. So maybe it's a good thing I got her after all.
I also participated in the Cancer Cup too.
Oh, nice. How'd you do?
I think I was able to actually participate in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was able to gain entry, and I think that is about as far as I got.
Gotcha. You didn't get enough wins to really advance. Makes sense.
No, but at least my Umas held it down at their B rank. So
nice. What was your team? Out of curiosity.
Let me see if I remember. I know Narita Bryan was on that team. I think my Marzinski was on there, and my Wedding A.R.G.U.S.
Oh, nice. I actually pulled a Wedding A.R.G.U.S during my Marzinski pulls. I have my own Wedding A.R.G.U.S. It's cool, I guess.
Well, my Wedding A.R.G.U.S at potential 4. So
nice.
No, it's at star rank 4. That's it.
Oh, you got it at 4 stars. Nice.
Yeah.
But whatchamacallit, I also did manage to pull a rice shower during my summer Marzinski pools, which is cool. I've always wanted a rice shower. Now I have my own.
I'm upset that I didn't get to pull any of the new Umas because I tried to roll for them for funsies. Got nothing.
Got nothing? Dang, you hate to see it.
Nothing but bub kiss. It made me upset.
Gotcha in, man. That's how it'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that. Is there anything else I want to highlight? I do apologize for getting the Comic Chaser episode super late. It's field trip season, so I was busy with work, so I just was really tired, didn't have time to read, and I also had a migraine over the weekend, so I literally just put out the episode the other day as of recording this episode. I'm trying to get through the current pile, which is even bigger stack. So, I'll get that out as soon as I can. I have not abandoned Comic Chasers. I haven't stopped reviewing comics again, guys. Don't think I've just left again, because I am still reading stuff. And comics are getting really interesting nowadays with KOs and the Absolute Universe and stuff. But
some of us have been having busy weekends ourselves, so it's understandable that stuff just gets lost in the shuffle.
Yep. Is there anything else in particular that I want to highlight?
Any music?
Nope. No big music releases that stand out to me. I did find a really fun music mashup that I shared with Tony of the Bakushin song and Apatu. which is which surprisingly fits really fucking well. I'll drop a link to it to you later, Brian. You won't understand. You don't play Uma Musume as much, so you're not gonna understand how like ingrained this song is to the game because Bakushin keeps requesting it on the jukebox, but it fits so well.
Nice. Well, then you kind of missed out on a big album that hit recently.
Oh, was there a big album that hit recently?
Khalid released his.
Oh,
new
I did
album.
not know Khalid had a new drop. I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Yeah. It is a bit different though.
Oh.
Because it's more hyper pop.
Oh, interesting. So kind of like Charlie XCX type thing.
Yeah. Also, kind of the same vein as like Troye Sivan and Love.
Okay, interesting.
Which also the significance about this album and why it's taken him a while to release a new album is because he was publicly outed.
Oh.
Forcibly.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
What did somebody release a video of him with a dude or something?
Well, I think it was like one of his exes or ex-friends
Oh.
came out and told people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
That
the
really
album.
sucks. Nobody should have to come out if they're not ready for it. Like,
Yeah.
that's definitely something you gotta like prep mentally. Not that like I've had any experience with that, thankfully, but like I've had to like talk friends through it and stuff. So like, man, that's gotta be a rough time.
Yeah, the album is called After the Sun Goes Down.
Oh.
I've listened to it and I really like it, although I will say that I think that the singles are like some of the weaker tracks.
That tends to be the case a lot nowadays. Like, A&Rs are not as good as picking out singles as they used to be, I guess.
Yeah, two of my favorites that weren't singles were called Whenever You're Gone and Instant. And the whole entire album is just about like him learning to love and like finding himself again.
Oh, cool. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but a couple weeks ago, Doja Cat put out a 80s pop album called
you
Vey
did
or
mention
V. Oh, then, oh, okay, I did. Never mind. But that's a really good album that I'm still listening to. It's like she really channels her inner Madonna on it. Like it feels very much like a Madonna fucking Cyndi Lauper type stuff. So like if you like 80s pop, definitely check out Doja Cat's new album. There's still some rapping on here too. So like if you missed Doja Cat's rap stuff, which she gave you a whole rap album last time, but if you missed Doja Cat's rap stuff, there is still some rapping on here. But it's mostly like a kind of synth pop kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Brian, what about you?
Well, continuing the music also, Maybe No Money released his debut album.
Oh, nice.
And it's just basically the same of like his normal stuff.
Is the Iron Mouse song on there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, he has a song on there with Hatsune Miku.
Oh shit! The legendary Hatsune Miku.
Yep.
Miku?
Oh fuck! That's big.
Yeah. So that's cool. But also, we did since last time have a bit of a homie hang. Where we caught the first 7 episodes.
Yes, I wanted to. That's why I wanted to like let you talk about it because we watched it so you could experience it. So yeah.
Yeah.
The fragrant flowers bloom with dignity.
Yep.
Did we not tell you, Brian?
Yes, you did.
And were we correct?
No.
Yes, you were. But,
Oh man.
but yeah, it'll be interesting to talk about. But yeah, this is like animated diabetes.
And what would
there's
happen?
been some
And what would
misunderstandings.
happen if two Brian characters tried to romance each other?
Yeah, true. I can't deny that.
The sorries are off the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think it takes place in Canada and not Japan.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I wouldn't be surprised if any of the English voice actors were Canadian at this point.
They should cast some Canadians. They probably cast. I could see that.
The only one that I know about is Ren, who is Robbie Damon.
Yep.
Which it is so weird because he does a similar voice for Ren that he does for Cadigan.
Yeah. Rintaro does sound a little bit like Cadigan, but like,
But they're completely different characters.
but like, Rintaro sounds edgy on accident.
Yeah.
Cadigan is edgy on purpose.
Yes.
So like,
Indeed.
that's like, it's a subtle but big difference between the two.
Yes. It is. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. Can't wait for us to do a whole episode about it because we will.
Yep.
So don't want to go into too much detail.
And don't worry, chat. My mission is still ongoing. One of these days, I will get these guys to do an Uma Musume episode. Maybe when Cinderella Grey wraps up, we can all talk about Oguri Fat.
Maybe.
You know what?
But also,
On that one.
I will say that
Hell yeah.
I didn't do too much this week because I was still had to watch the last couple episodes of season 1 and then marathon season 2 of Peacemaker. But I will say that I did something that I haven't done in a while.
Okay.
An audiobook.
Ooh. What you listen to?
I also bought the physical copy. Weirdly enough, it's also Critical Role related.
Oh, nice.
It's called Tusk Love. It's an in-universe book that they made a reality.
Oh, I heard an ad about this when I was watching / listening to Campaign 4.
Yeah. I bought the physical copy and used Audible to listen to it.
Because Sam does the audiobook, right? From what I remember, he said they said in the ad.
No, Sam doesn't do the audiobook.
Oh, I thought it was Sam's character that was the robot guy who does.
Oh, he does his own book.
Oh.
That's a different thing.
Oh, okay. That was the ad I heard.
Yeah, because
Tusk Love is erotica.
Oh.
yeah, it's if you go back and you watch, it's the book that Pike was reading at Gideon's.
That makes sense.
In the campaign, it was introduced in campaign 2.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah, sure loves that.
yes. Well, then again, also, you've listened to some of campaign 2, Jay. You know what one of the ships is probably going to be.
Yeah. If anybody wants an update, I've listened to the first episode and I'm like halfway through the second of the Mighty Nine. I'm like juggling between that and campaign 4. A little weird.
Even that earlier on, though, you can tell that Jester has a thing for Ford.
Yeah.
So of course she's gonna latch onto a book called Tusk Love, where it's about a merchant's daughter and a half orc.
Oh.
I think he's like a blacksmith apprentice.
Oh.
But she's on a caravan that's traveling from one place.
Please
to
tell
another.
me it has a trashy Fabio style cover. It does? Perfect. Beautiful.
Because it's one of those romance
I
novels,
mean,
Jay.
the premise sounds like one of those. I've read plenty of those.
Oh, and it's got all the tropes that you would expect from it, like the misunderstanding,
I might have
the
to
him,
get this myself.
I'm no good for you. Even like other tropes like oops, one bed.
Oh, yep. Oops, one bed. That's one of my favorite tropes.
Yeah, it hits all of the tropes, and it's just basically the main plot involves she's having to go on like this caravan mass ride because she's arranged to be married. Another trope. And her group gets attacked by bandits, and so he has to come in to save her, and it's like, fuck, I can't let you go on your own, so I gotta escort you. It's that type of thing.
So now how spicy does it?
Oh, very spicy.
So like headphones required?
Headphones required.
Got it.
There's like 4 or 5, and there are like 4 or 5 spicy scenes. And let's just say all but one include penetration.
Okay. Let's go. I might have to get this.
Jay is interested.
And,
Listen. Orc is one of the UB tags that I can actually deal with.
And you can listen to this book without listening to campaign 2.
Sweet.
It's just Exandria, the world, is the backdrop for this book. So there are little Easter eggs here and there, mostly location Easter eggs.
Okay, cool.
But overall,
I might have to get this.
But overall, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
How long is it?
I will look that up right now. But that is the cover, Jay.
That's beautiful.
It is 9 hours.
Oh, that's a short ass book. That's one shift.
But yeah, I really liked it. I haven't really jumped into like the spicy book realm too much, but from what I know, it's really good. Like, it swerves into the tropes on purpose.
I shall be the judge of that.
Okay.
As someone who has who has dove into the trenches of smut, I will let you know if it is up to par.
There's also,
Especially Monster Fucker smut. I've read a lot of Monster Fucker smut.
I will say, there is also some action in here, and then also some mystery. Like, there's a big mystery going on.
Cool.
And I will say, the way that they handle the mystery and like the overall plot did not go where I thought it was going to go.
Nice.
But anyway, so that's all my stuff for this week.
Okay, cool. Tony's gonna hit us with a 90s special, because probably gonna talk both Pokemon and Digimon. Take it away, Tony.
Well, first things first, I beat Time Stranger.
Nice.
I'm in A+. I'm attempting to complete the field guide.
So, final verdict. Like, since you beat the game.
This is an S tier game, in my humble opinion.
Nice.
This story is captivating.
All right. Cool.
So for Time Stranger, and also Bandai Namco did something devious.
Oh.
That actually made me fucking cry.
Oh, dang. You don't spoil that then. That's probably plot related. So never mind.
They did on YouTube, which is a prelude to Time Stranger.
Oh.
And it made me cry.
Dang. I'll have to check that out. I think my plan is I'm gonna finish Cyber Sleuth and then I will get Time Stranger. I know.
Okay.
Or should I do both and then?
So I suggest you complete Time Stranger, then watch the
No.
prelude together.
I'm saying I'm gonna beat Cyber Sleuth and then do Time Stranger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For the prelude, I recommend that you beat Time Stranger first.
Beat Time Stranger
before you
first. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Okay, we'll do.
Has story relevant stuff for Iori due to like backstory related stuff for her
Okay.
that someone who hasn't played Time Stranger won't understand.
Okay,
And
that
then they
makes
can
sense. That makes sense. Okay, gotcha. It's like watching Zero before watching Stay Night.
Yes, exactly. Like context will not be fulfilled. And also the song connected to Time Stranger, whenever you are, makes you cry, whether it's in English or Japanese.
I'm not gonna lie. You say whenever you are, I think of the Celine Dion song, the Titanic one.
But I think that, at least for a song related to nerd media, it's on par with that shit.
Oh, nice. That's a high bar.
Not only did it make me cry, it also made the girlfriend cry. I mean, for different reasons, but still, emotional song for a very emotion-driven game.
Nice. All right, so here's the part that I want to know now. We're gonna split it. We're gonna move you to the next one. All right, Tony. So you know we're all Poke fans here, and I haven't played the game myself, so I can't give any opinion. You and I line up mostly. We've talked a little bit off camera or off mic about it, but Pokemon Legends ZA, are people over hating? Because I've heard a lot of mixed things about it.
People are over hating that. People are hating or just capping, in my honest opinion.
Cause I've seen footage of it on the Switch 2, and it runs really well on the Switch 2 from what I've seen. Now I know you're playing on Switch 1, but yeah, it
also runs Switch 1.
Nice. Good to hear that. The only thing that I do agree is kind of dumb is the fact that you can't go inside buildings, like go inside the shops. I do think that's kind of lame that you can't go inside buildings.
You don't have to. Okay, there's a little bit of a misconception on that one.
Okay.
There are certain buildings you can have access to. Mm-hmm. They just have to have a flashing light up.
Oh, the elevator thingy?
It's like, letting you know, oh, hey, we're actually open to actually give you crap.
Okay, interesting.
So, you know how most display signs work?
Mm-hmm.
If a building doesn't have a display sign, that's a building you cannot go into. Or, it's not a place you could actually fly to.
Ah, okay.
Like, the Lumios Museum, for example, that's a fully explorable museum.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I also saw that they have an exhibit on Satchel Man, the biggest scam artist of Legends Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that guy.
That degenerate.
I hate him. Threw all my money at that motherfucker.
That man lied to us.
He did.
That man lied.
Absolute gaslighting.
A bit to the secret villain of Arceus.
Yeah, I did say they had a whole display with their stuff in there as well. Because again, I've been watching footage because I don't care about. Well, I care about spoilers to an extent. I don't know anything about. I know what the final boss is. I haven't seen the fight with the final boss. I don't really care about mega spoilers and stuff like that. I think these megas are great. My favorite one that people are surprisingly losing their minds over is Mega Starmie. Mega Starmie is the best. It's so dumb.
So funny.
I was watching a stream. Shout out to a friend of the show, Matcha, our good friend Matcha. She was playing. I was watching it, and the Mega Starmie came up, the rogue Mega Starmie came up, and it was just fucking running around, all kaiju stomping. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking dope. What the fuck is this? This is great.
It looks like a dude in a Starmie
That's what I'm saying. It
costume.
looks like a man in a Starmie morph suit.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? I saw one random motherfucker on the internet on a YouTube short say that he hated Mega Feraligatr.
What? I think it's cool. It closes to look like a Totodile. That's awesome.
Right? Yes, it's really funny. It's like, I look at these people on the internet. They're just big mad that they don't have like edgy, cool megas.
Now, like I was talking to our buddy Trash in chat while I was streaming Umusume, and we were talking about it. Trash is a little jaded on Pokemon, I think, because like he's expecting the bar to be a lot higher, which I mean. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I totally understand wanting Game Freak to do better, and I think a $70 price tag is insane. But at the same time, like, people need to understand that as much as it does suck, and I think it's wrong, period, the entire industry games have gone up in price. Like, this is just the standard. If Nintendo didn't match the prices, then like they wouldn't be able to compete. Like, yeah, sure.
The only one that there's going too far
Xbox.
is.
Yeah,
Xbox.
You can see how that's going.
Xbox is fucking wildin'. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people are complaining about Nintendo raising their prices when, like, the entire industry has raised the prices and fucking Xbox is going above and beyond. Y'all are still playing fucking Xbox. And, like, I get it. Pokemon, like, isn't like a GTA or Battlefield, but like Pokemon was never that. Like, why are you expecting something that? Why are you having an expectation that was never there in the first place? Is my issue.
Kind of my like wacky theory on the whole thing is because people. It's either they have this misconception of like video games as a whole, since we're in a day and age where we expect a lot more from our entertainment. And I think I'm going to be speaking from this perspective for like one set of folks on a similar line that you're probably thinking, Jay. These folks want more from their games, which is understandable. But with certain franchises, you don't need that.
And also at the same time, like, you're acting like we aren't getting more. Because, like, you know, again, I haven't played, but I've watched. And the real-time combat system is fascinating, just from a watcher perspective.
And speaking from an actual, like, playing perspective, it is tough at times.
And it like, that actually looks very innovative. I also like all the quality of life little instances that they've added in here, like the fact that you have a ball guy. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've missed throwing Pokeballs and be like, well, there goes fucking 6 Ultra Balls. I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of money for that. You're telling me I could just go to a guy and be like, hey buddy, you dropped these, cool.
And it makes sense. It makes sense because you're playing within
a city. Yeah. And I think they're making good use of the city. Like, people are complaining that, oh my god, it's just one city, you know, Legend Arceus, you got to travel everywhere. And like, okay, cool, but like, I'm gonna bring up my one major complaint of Legend Arceus real quick. Legend Arceus has a vast world, but the world was very flat.
Yeah.
You didn't really do much in these big open environments. They were just big open environments. Didn't do shit in them. Yeah, the city is tight. The city is tighter, and it's a much smaller contained environment. And again, I'm speaking from a watcher perspective. I've only been watching streams. I haven't played it myself, so I can't speak from a player perspective. I'll leave that to Tony until I get it in a couple weeks. I will be getting it in a couple weeks. But from what I've seen, like, Luminos gives you a ton of stuff to do. Now, the only thing that I am upset about, that I do think is a total missed opportunity, we do not get rollerblades, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
The whole gimmick of Kalos was rolling around in rollerblade. Like, if you had turned, like, those platforming challenges into fucking extreme sports, that would have been sick.
Okay, so my perspective on it, we had a bare bones Legends game in A.R.G.U.S since it's the first.
Yeah, it was more of a tech demo.
It walked so ZA could run. And it ran. It is running, friends. Like the megas that we have all the megas available from Gen 6, aside from a few like legendaries. And the new megas are amazing. They are so fascinating when it comes to details.
Also,
Like,
I was just gonna say, I was just gonna say real quick. Another thing, as a longtime fan, one thing that I and many other Pokemon players complain about is I'm tired of the gym formula. I think the idea of a fucking like all-out street brawl is sick as hell.
yeah.
You get to sneak up on people and just snuff them. And like being able to like call back Pokemon to like negate or like mitigate damage is so interesting. I'm like,
so if you know Mon's gonna be using a certain move that you're immune to, that's easy peasy.
yeah, I think that's so cool. You get a bigger window for on the fly strategy. It makes battles, as much as I've enjoyed battling, the stationary turn-based format does get old. So I think battles are going to be so much more fun here because they're more dynamic.
Yeah. Speaking from experience, they are more dynamic. They are fun and exciting. And also, the characters that you fight, like from like rando trainers to like actual named characters.
Yo, the NPC dialogue that Matcha ran into is fucking wild, dude. Like, you guys need to talk to NPCs in Pokemon. They say some out-of-pocket shit.
Hell, even like actual characters that you interact with that are not NPCs are actually super funny.
Also, I gotta say, Emma had the biggest glow up of all time. My goodness, Emma is fine as fuck.
Yeah, that she is. And also, your Team MZ crew is a wonderful cast of characters. These lovable idiots.
I'm glad, because like Scarlet and Violet, that was one of the biggest strengths of Scarlet and Violet as well. And I'm sure Brian, you can attest to that. You've played through Scarlet and Violet. Like, that game, has a lot to be desired in certain aspects. But one of its stronger points was its characters.
Yeah, and I'll explain it like this. Naveen, he is the most he's the stoic one out of this group.
Okay.
In his own head, he likes what he likes to do. He sews, and his Pokemon teams reflect his passion for like
Fashion?
design and fashion. So a lot of the mon on his team reflect his interests.
Okay, that makes sense.
Lyda is very much like her brother.
Oh, okay, so they're brother and sister. Cool.
If you want to know who Lyda is related to, I'll give you folks a hint. It's one of the traveling buddies from Kalos.
Okay, so it's not in the future like we thought, and it's not like his daughter. Okay, cool.
Nope. Yeah. That is just a little sister.
Cool.
To a certain legend.
People didn't like him. I thought he was fun.
Like, his special interest is hilarious to me. And his mon are just kind of stupid for that perspective.
And I like the fact that she's an overall...
Now, does she like a different type of dance? Or is she also like one? Because her brother is more like I would say kind of hip-hop-ish. Like, he likes to pop and lock and do all that stuff.
She mentioned that she's had, like, actual dance training.
Okay, cool.
And that one of her friends actually got talent scouted.
Oh, interesting.
And she upset Spaghetti about that. But overall, she's happy for her friend. And you want to know what her signature Pokemon is?
What is it?
It's a Staryu.
Oh, so she gets a leggy star.
Yeah, and also Naveen's signature Pokemon.
That's the Scraggy?
Yep, he gets Scraggy.
Nice.
And also Tane or Urbane, because I like the idea that you get the opposite gender rival character.
Mm-hmm.
So when you play as a male character, you get Tani.
Okay.
And playing as a female character, you get Urbane.
Cool.
But their overall plot line
Mm-hmm.
is them looking for, and also making money for Hotel Z.
They're looking for what? You cut out a little bit in the looking for part.
They're looking for a person.
Oh, okay. They're looking for somebody. Okay, cool.
And they're an influencer trying to raise up money for Hotel Z.
Okay, cool.
And got into a little bit of trouble with a character we were already introduced to before the game launched. She got in with the mob to make money for the hotel for promotion.
Oh, so the fucking pheasantipity looking motherfucker.
Yep, Corbeau.
Mm.
Yeah, the Rust Syndicate basically acts like a classic mafia.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
And also, speaking from personal experience, because I love Corbeau's fit.
I was gonna say, can you buy his? That was my next question. Can you buy his fit?
I'm not sure if you can, but from my the cast of characters that you battle against, because at the point in the story I'm at now, I am rank D.
Nice.
And just so I will let you know ahead of time, Jay, and for the folks at home, you don't have to go through all the other letters of the alphabet. There is a story point where you just get bumped straight to F.
Oh, cool.
Letting you guys know ahead of time, so you don't have to worry about battling random motherfuckers.
So it's not nearly as grindy as Arceus was, because that was one of my other complaints about Arceus. Is Arceus is super grindy.
Level caps are insane. Like, if you want to try to complete it, like try to beat things Nuzlocke level, leveling up is tough in this game if you don't get certain plushies.
Yeah, I heard about that. You got to collect the screws and stuff. I've been watching a lot of Austin John Plays videos.
It is so dumb, yet kind of satisfying at the same time. The one thing about Naveen, I will just say this about him. He's like us for real. He's a super fan of a streamer.
Nice.
Who lives in Lumios. And you get to battle her too.
Oh, cool. So
also gotta say that it's dumb, but in a fun way, kind of dumb. My favorite thing. I love Mega Excadrill. It's so stupid.
Mega Excadrill looks awesome. I love Mega Excadrill. That mon looks sick. I want one so bad.
Oh, I've devised systems to just get the things that I want while trying to complete it. And also side quests are back.
Nice.
And overall, this game is fun, folks. Don't believe in anyone trying to not
see. I don't ever let the internet. I don't ever let the internet's consensus sway me. But it looks like a fun game. It is. Is it overpriced? Yes, but you could say that about a lot of shit.
Yeah, and also one thing I will say, just for I will be a Pokemon fan until the day I die.
100%. Same.
I don't care if people hate certain aspects of games, graphically. Do I wish that they kind of release a game when they feel like it's good and ready? Obviously, yes. But I'm not going to dissuade them from launching a game at a certain threshold when they're just being
Also, there's a difference between graphics and art style, people, which I don't think people understand. Scarlet and Violet, when they first came out on the Switch 1, for example, ran like shit, and I totally got those complaints. I was complaining too. The Pokemon were loading in terribly. Everything was clipping. Shit was bad. Shit was terrible.
Yeah.
But
I agree with you, but the art style, at least to me.
My point is, that's graphics. Pokemon has never been known for big, extremely detailed environments, these wide fucking Tears of the Kingdom textures and shit. That was never Pokemon. That's never been part of their art style. Pokemon's always been more simplistic. So when you say oh, they have such a big budget, why don't they do this? It's because that's just not what their aesthetic is.
Also, leave you creatures to be cute fucking creatures, man.
Like, I don't like. Now, Brian, like, you obviously you've played Tears of the Kingdom, and like you've played Pokemon, and you know you're familiar with both. Like,
Yeah.
would you expect or even want a like Tears of the Kingdom Pokemon game? Would that do you think that would feel the same to you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like, and okay, and yeah, this is maybe part of it is just lowering the bar because you're a fan and you kind of like are used to it kind of thing. But like, I think it's just unrealistic to expect Pokemon to be Legend of Zelda when that's never been their thing.
Yeah.
Also, you gotta keep in mind that these games take a long time to be made, and the bigger the world, the more time it takes. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. And one thing that I think works best in Game Freaks and Creatures and the Pokemon Company as a whole, they know their market. And it's best to basically keep that part of the market going rather than just adhering to the absurd standards of a majority of them.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Yeah. Also, remember, this is not the main Pokemon series. This is the Legends series, where
Legends are main
they're doing
series.
different things and taking risks.
Legends actually is a main series. Legends does count.
Oh,
Yeah, Legends is a main
it's a
series.
sub-series. Okay.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Yeah.
Sub-series is more accurate. Yes.
Yeah,
It's a
so
sub-series, so it's going to be different with the rules.
yeah, and I think that works best in their favor. And I'm kind of thinking now, Jay, you can correct me if I'm wrong, or just you could agree with this theory that I've been crafting in my noggin, since we've had two vastly different in terms of perspective Legends games. I'm thinking that each Legends game focuses on that particular generation or region's overall like biggest aesthetic or biggest
That's what I believe as well, because I mean, like, you know, I am an XY descender, not to the biggest extent. I think X and Y is the weakest of the DS generation.
Yeah, it is.
But
Not lying.
But
It is the weak.
the best part of X and Y was always Lumio City. Lumio City was where they cooked for real. And so like if I think focusing on, like you said, a region's particular aesthetic instead of doing a whole region is better because you can add more detail. Sure, it's not as I watched a review and they said they summed it up perfectly in a way that I can agree. I would much rather more depth than width. You know what I mean? Like, instead of having a wide, expansive game, I would much prefer like this tighter, detailed game. And from what you've said and from what I've seen on different streams and stuff, ZA seems very like a very deep game.
And also, from a lore perspective, it's actually very fascinating.
That's another thing I'm, very, very excited about.
And some characters come back, and they're much older, of course. But these are also characters that
Now you don't have to like tell me any like story spoilers, because obviously we're on camera and like maybe chat doesn't want to know or the audience doesn't want to know. But do we get any confirmation on where the fuck Sycamore is?
we only see pictures of the man.
Okay, that handsome
As a
motherfucker.
primary, the last I've seen of him are pictures.
Okay,
In the Pokemon.
so he does he has not, at least where you're at, he has not shown up at all. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Also-
I want to know where that handsome motherfucker disappeared off to.
He is also not running the.
Yeah. Because Mabel's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
She's
And
still,
apparently, he was chairman of the Pokemon Lab,
huh?
and
Interesting.
that was like his designated position
Ah,
when it came to running the facility.
interesting. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, I will let you guys know when I actually play ZA, which will be probably a few episodes from now. Like, it'll be a couple weeks, so I've got to buy a Switch 2 bundle in order to play the game. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Very excited. If you guys are curious, I've already got an idea that's going to be fun for naming scheme. I'm going to name them all after Umas. Cause I think horse names are so fucking goofy. I'm like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna name them all after Umas.
Oh, and there are going to be a bunch of all these characters, like the new ones. They are exaggerated in Pokemon fashion.
Nice.
Also, low key, one of them just is like, bro, you stress me out way too much. I'm going to fucking leave.
Matcha ran into one NPC that talked about how all he wants to do is smell Pokemon.
What?
And I was like,
I'm talking
you need to,
about, like,
you need to die. We need to stay the fuck away from this guy. Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I'm not talking about like the rando NPCs that say random bullshit like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like named characters.
Okay, gotcha.
That are in typical Pokemon fashion, very unique looking.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see this big, wide-bodied motherfucker at some point in the story, and oh my god, this dude, I'm not gonna say his name because spoilers. This man is stupid.
Nice.
Man's is dumb, but he's a himbo kind of dumb.
Okay, good. That's fun.
And also, one thing I will mention, the last thing I will talk about here is I watched a video essay talking about King Jaehaerys I, the Conciliator, was not a good king.
I also
In fact, he was-
watched this video because you linked it to me.
And the arguments that this man presented,
Pretty solid, actually. Yeah.
like, hey, you and I both knew. We both knew the Maesters ain't shit.
Yep.
We ain't gonna trust those motherfuckers.
Nope. You never trust the gray rats. Never.
And also, old King Joe being just this bastard makes sense.
He was also he's also like, you know, they brought it up. I didn't even really think about it. He's very neglectful.
Yeah, Mans was just so out of pocket for no good reason.
I mean, one of his daughters became a whore.
Yeah,
Very famous whore. And I'm using whore as an actual like in-universe term for, you know, S worker, not like the insult whore, just to clarify for people so they don't get their panties in a twist.
It is her profession, not anything.
Yeah, it's not a derogatory term. It is her profession. She refers to herself as one.
Yeah, and if she owns it, more power to her.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I never really thought about it because with a lot of Targaryen kings, I never thought too deeply into it. But then just listening to these arguments, a 14-year-old acting just impulsively makes a lot more sense than what the Maesters were talking about this man.
Yeah.
Also, what a dumb fuck. You're screwing your own house over because you're trying to play consolidation.
Yeah, he's definitely now that I've listened to these arguments, he definitely feels more like Jaehaerys the fence setter, the fence sitter than Jaehaerys the consolidator.
And the crazy thing, he was trying to not be his Uncle Maegor.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's like a kind of an overcorrection on his part. Like
The overcorrection was only because of his uncle, but also because of his dad.
Yeah,
his dad was a bigger bitch than Viserys and him.
Yeah, but also like I think the overcorrection is because nobody liked Maegor. He was trying so hard to be liked that he just wanted to please everybody until he didn't really stand for anything himself.
I get that.
Which is, was one of the points that they brought up. And I'm like, that's really fucking true. Huh.
Yeah, and also, he kind of fucked over the system that's worked for Targaryens for years. All because of what? What you just mentioned. He tried to please everybody. Mm-hmm. And everybody took to that man.
Yep.
Dumb. Nothing but a dumb.
Yeah, if you really look at it, Viserys is just an evolution of, what happened to Jaehaerys, but like to an even bigger degree. Because one of Viserys' biggest weaknesses was that like people took advantage of his kindness.
Yeah, and old King Joe was just a doormat people pleaser, and we know those types. In fact, some of us have lived that life.
It's okay, Brian. We still love you.
I was mentioning myself too in that one.
I know, but I was calling Brian up just because Brian hasn't been able to. Brian hasn't participated because he's not as deep into the lore as we are. So I wanted to call Brian out just because.
Yeah, and also aside from that hour-long video essay, which I agree with a lot of the points from that individual, I think his surname was Greenwood.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, excellent video.
Oh yeah,
really well
and very well put together as well. Mm-hmm.
And of course, since it got me back into like this A Song of Ice and Fire kick, I watched a
Quinn's Ideas. I love Quinn's Ideas.
Quinn the GM video.
Oh no, wrong got YouTuber. Never mind.
Yeah. I watched one of his videos just randomly. It's how many times Cersei screwed up in A Feast for Crows.
Oh, that's a lot.
He actually counted how many times she fucked up, Jay.
Oh, okay. How many?
In I think it was about like 83 or 84 times.
You know,
Just in that one book.
I was gonna guess 70, so that wasn't too far off.
And then, of course, with typical, like, in AGOT fashion, I decided to watch another video about a what-if scenario. And it's like the most basic bitch what-if scenario out there.
Okay.
What if Rhaegar won the Battle of the Triton?
Okay, everybody's done this one. Hell, we did this one.
Yeah.
our A.R.G.U.S. Crusader Kings playthrough was what if Rhaegar won?
Yeah, and the crazy thing about this, the gentleman who made this what if scenario actually made one that would fit with the book and made a lot of sense.
Nice.
The characters in, like, and actually using a little bit of real world history into the mix, because he mentioned when it came to the British monarchy with George III, because of his bout of weakness.
Yep.
His son George IV ruled for him for a time. They were going to use that as a bit of inspiration for how Rhaegar would basically take over for Aerys.
Because Aerys has gone nuts. Yep. Because of all the Duskendale shit.
Yeah, and like after the war, like after Robert.
Yeah, after Robert Rebellion, gotcha.
Because Aerys would still be on that crazy kick, and so major things that happen that I can remember. Jaime still kills the Hand of the King of Aerys, and basically
wasn't Tywin his hand?
No.
Oh, Jon Arryn is the hand. Right.
No, Aaron was not.
Aaron was not. Aaron was the hand in the main timeline for sure.
He was the Hand of the King to Robert.
Oh, he was Hand of the King to Robert.
Yeah, so it was a different dude. Jaime killed him and Aerys.
So Jaime still kills Aerys.
Yeah, Jaime killed him.
Okay, cool. Is that so that's still how Robert's Rebellion ends? Is Aerys gets killed?
Basically, Rhaegar winning, and Aerys is still alive, but he holds Ilya and Rhaegar's kids hostage, basically stopping his son from further rebellions, because the son wanted to have the council brought up to basically dethrone his dad.
So after Jaime kills Aerys, does he still remain a White Cloak, or does he get exiled?
Jaime doesn't kill Aerys. Aerys is very much alive. He dies Aerys dies in prison in like chambers.
Okay, that makes sense, because he held the kids hostage. Makes sense. And
after a while, Aerys dies of old age because people are watching him. He's not murdered. He just dies of old age. Because
so does Aegon the Sixth die? Or,
no, the children.
All the kids survive. So do they get disinherited? Do they get disinherited from their positions? Since
no. So
what happens with the Lyanna thing?
I'll explain it like this and how this video presented it.
Okay.
So going off from what I said initially, Jaime gets booted from the Kingsguard, but it's done in a similar way to Barristan Selmy, but it's more respected than Joffrey did to Barristan.
Yeah, because instead of killing the king, he killed somebody who was actually a threat to the crown, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, so since Jaime did all he could to protect the crown, but he still ended up killing a person that was a part of
part of nobility, yeah.
And so he is stripped of his Kingsguard titles, but goes back to Casterly Rock.
So he becomes the heir to House Lannister again. Cool.
Yeah. Yes. Which makes Tywin happy.
Good for Tywin, I guess.
And so Aerys dies in his own home. The Greyjoy Rebellion happens. The Tower of Joys, like the events of the Tower of Joy, where the three Kingsguard watching over the tower. Lyanna still died in this timeline.
Because she dies in childbirth. Okay.
Yeah. So Jon gets sent to the north, but since everything is cool and kosher, to kind of just mull things over, Rhaegar just talks to Ned. And since Ned is honorable and wanting to protect the last vestige of his sister's legacy, that being Jon, he accepts. And Catelyn is still jealous over a fucking baby.
So people still think Jon is a bastard, but Rhaegar and Ned...
That's the crazy thing. Jon is outed to be the bastard child of Rhaegar and the dead Lyanna Stark.
Okay, so she's still mad even though it's not Ned's bastard? What the fuck?
Because she's going to be on this kick like, oh, we're still taking in a bastard that your sister had?
That's still family, you bitch. The fuck is your problem?
like, I'm thinking Catelyn just has a prejudice against bastards.
Seriously, I guess. I've never liked her, dude. Fucking stone-hearted ass bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
if you know, you know. You get that. If you get that joke, you get that joke.
I get that reference.
but overall things are more peaceful. Dorne's pissed at fucking Rhaegar though.
Well, yeah. His fucking the princess got killed, or she didn't get killed. She died, and Rhaegar. And,
No. Ilya and the kids are still alive.
He's pissed. Oh, he's pissed because his sister got cucked, or I guess not cucked because she was. It was consenting.
No.
Was it consenting?
He was mad.
Okay, so
Ilya Martell was still big mad that.
okay, so it wasn't a fair. So it wasn't a consensual for the prophecy thing. They had a legit affair. Okay.
Yeah, and that it produced a bastard.
Okay, that's understandable. I can understand her being mad for that. Okay.
No, the one who was big mad was fucking Dorian.
Well, fuck Doran. Doran and his gout having ass.
Yeah, Doran was big mad because he felt like his sister was insulted. And that's like a good sibling, but still.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not technically wrong. Like, now, I don't think Rhaegar using the prophecy excuse is gonna would do anything.
It's an excuse. We know that. It's not a good excuse, but that's the excuse he used.
And to be fair, that excuse is valid.
Mm-hmm. But here's the crazy thing, though. We still get Dany. Viserys is pretty much treated like Ares.
Okay.
And he's basically locked up in his own quarters. He isn't even acknowledged for like the crown at all.
So what happens to Dany? So did Dany get raised in King's Landing since?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So the timeline is, if this were to continue, there'd be no dragons, no Khal Drogo, no nothing.
And then I guess Dany would end up with Aegon.
No, she would still be ending up with Jon to basically still continue to
to get the prophecy, yeah. Prophecy.
No, just to amend bridges with the North still, because they're still kind of miffed about the Ilyana thing. Yeah, they're still kind of miffed about that, but since all the Seven Kingdoms still fought the Greyjoys in the Greyjoy Rebellion, and even in this timeline, Theon becomes a ward still.
Poor Theon. At least you don't get your dick chopped off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a much more peaceful timeline, but with the White Walkers, Rhaegar done fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an alluding to what might happen in like a part 2 of this what if scenario.
Oh man.
But the end is, because Rhaegar won, Westeros would have a tough time finding the Whites and the White Walkers.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have the tools to deal with the Whites and the White Walkers because they don't have dragons. Interesting.
Yeah.
To be fair, our Rhaegar 1 timeline was very peaceful for a while until shit fell apart. Thanks, Arya.
Yeah, Arya, you're crazy dwarf ass.
Man.
Why'd you murder your sibling?
You didn't have
Why?
to. You didn't have to do that, Arya. Why are you hate?
Yeah, man. Why you hate?
She didn't do nothing to you. Anyways. Alright. Enough super long hand. Now it is time to go to trailer talk, which is of course the segment of the podcast where our good buddy Brian here has gathered together 6 brand new trailers as of the recording of this podcast, and we will react to them. This is the part of the video where before you do the usual YouTube stuff. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. Hit the like, leave a comment. We enjoy all the comments here. We may not reply to them, but we see them. We're always watching.
Always watching.
So don't be afraid to leave those comments. At the very least, we'll make sure to like heart them or whatever if we see them. We gotta remember to do that so that people know that we're actually like seeing these comments, because we get so few. We appreciate anything we get.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
If you could, it'd be nice if you can just hype the video once you are for mobile users.
Yep. All that takes is hitting the like button, and then it increases the hype. So definitely do that. But yeah, we will be back shortly through the magic of editing, and we'll have watched all those trailers along with you. Those trailers are also located in the playlist down below in the description, so we shall return shortly. But until then, please enjoy this word from our non-existent sponsors. And we're back. Okay, solid group of trailers. This is probably the most random we've had in a while, because it's a little all over the place.
I tried to give it some cohesion, but...
So, first thing I want to talk about is the thing I'm probably the most hype about from this batch. Fucking, what was it called? Dinosaurus? Armosaurus? Armosaurs? That shit looked awesome. I swear to God, I felt like we were in a time capsule taken back to like 1999, early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has that vibe to it. Yes, does it look janky? Does it look dumb? Yes, but there's still a fun charm to it. And that theme song, God, that theme song. I'm here for it. And using the Sentai method or Power Rangers method is such a cool idea. But for Korea this time, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to check this out.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It looks so, like, cheesy.
Goofy.
Yep.
It's seriously, I was like, this does not look like something that comes out in 2025. This definitely came out in 2002.
It kind of feels like it.
But guess what? Came out this in this timeline.
It actually has already premiered, apparently.
Oh, so it's on Disney, and it's on Disney
Oh.
Plus?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that shit out.
The second episode, I think, comes out tomorrow.
Well, now you know
Recording?
what'll be on. Be mentioned in Screen Time next week, because I'm at least watching an episode.
Yeah, I mean, dang. Which this proves Disney, bring back Power Rangers.
Technically, Disney doesn't own them anymore, though.
They don't?
No, isn't it Hasbro?
I thought
mean-
Disney bought Hasbro.
No, Disney didn't buy Hasbro. Did Disney buy Hasbro? Am I missing something?
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. I'm thinking of the Disney era Power Rangers.
Yeah,
My
no.
bad.
Yeah. Disney. Yeah. There was a Disney era. Disney had Power Rangers for quite a time.
Disney does have streaming rights to Power Rangers again.
Oh, they have streaming rights to Power Rangers. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That they worked with after Amazon stint.
Oh.
And then there was that brief time with Netflix.
Yeah, it was with Netflix because Netflix had a deal with Nickelodeon, and Power Rangers was still technically on Nickelodeon at the time.
Because that's where Once Upon a Ranger is.
Yep, Once Upon a Ranger. They also aired. This was also the time of like the whole Nickelodeon era from Ninja Steel onwards was on Netflix as well.
No. It started with Samurai.
It started with Samurai. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was from Samurai all the way to Ninja Steel.
Yep.
That where it was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
I do
it was
remember
the-
watching Samurai on Nickelodeon.
It was the Neo Saban era
Yep.
onward.
Yep.
And then when Hasbro took over,
That was when it was Beast Morphers and stuff. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I'm at least checking out an episode. I hope it's fun.
Indeed. Same. But the second trailer, which we're also going to check out, Virgin Punk Clockwork Girl.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it in theaters, because anime movies in theaters are weird in terms of like timing and like actually getting tickets for those, especially when they're not like the big mainstream anime. But I will definitely watch it
yeah.
at some point. It looks cool as fuck, and it's a Studio Shaft, which Shaft is a very underrated studio. Shaft has come out with a lot of great projects.
Indeed.
Also, I feel like Aniplex owns everything. Everything that I like, an Aniplex logo is attached to it.
And the guy who's running things, he's worked on like bunch of anime stuff, including couple of the Fate stuff.
That makes sense. Fate's a big property for Aniplex.
Yeah. But anyway, it looks interesting. Apparently it's a Virgin Punk is an original film series. And the first part, Clockwork Girl, originally came out in Japan in June 27th.
And it's coming to America in November?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I may need to have a friend of ours do some investigating so we can maybe watch this as a hang.
mm-hmm.
Maybe. But yeah, it looks interesting. Like we said before, it's kind of like Edge Runners meet Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah, it goes hard as fuck. The action that we saw was really cool.
And the American voice actress for the lead is Haru in Persona 5.
Oh, nice. That's interesting. She's done a lot of stuff.
Yes, yes.
I remember. I hear her voice pretty often.
Hunter x Hunter, Yuki Yuna is a hero, Love Live, Fire Emblem, Three Houses, Sword Art Online.
It's Love Live, Brian.
I love live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an idol anime. One of the.
Yeah, Smato.
I mean, there is a distinct difference between live and live. It's actually not a similar to mine.
She was also in Sakamoto Days.
Yeah, she was in Sakamoto Days. I'm trying to think of like the big thing that I recognize her from aside from Haru from Persona.
Oh, she's in Horizons.
That's what it was. Who is she playing in Horizons or voice?
Anne.
Yeah, she's the friend.
He's crazy Brenda.
She's the friend with the kawaii thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I still like me and Tony are apparently on an island in terms of Persona fans. There are a lot of Haru people. I think she's cool, but like she feels like just like a Mitsuru. She's like Diet Coke Mitsuru.
Yeah, she is Diet Coke Mitsuru. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
No,
but,
I
anyway,
agree with you, Tony. I'm just saying, like we are apparently in the minority on this. People love her. I think they love her because she says because of how she says all the out of pocket shit.
Yeah, she's meme.
Yeah.
But
Just liking a female character because of memes is like,
What would be the best way to explain it? Jay, can you help me out here?
Yeah, it's not liking the character for character. It's liking her because it's liking her because you like the jokes. I mean, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but I totally get it. But yeah, what were you saying, Brian? Moving on.
to a movie that we might actually see in theaters.
Oh yeah, definitely. Send Help looks awesome. That's Sam Raimi in his bag right there.
He is in his bag.
And I feel like this is like his apology to Rachel McAdams.
Was she? I mean, she wasn't even really in Multiverse of Madness for real. I mean, she was kinda. Like, she was there as a big part of the plot because Steve was simping. But like, was she really there?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have never expected Rachel McAdams to like really like get deep into the horror bag. But like, I'm down.
Oh, he was in it though.
Oh yeah. She's making Dylan O'Brien's life hell, and I'm here for it.
Well,
I mean,
he made her life hell.
Yep.
The character's a douche.
He is a douche, and he called her stanky.
Mm-hmm.
He's like gotten good at that lately.
Yeah.
Playing douches.
Yeah, which is funny because like, you know, he started off you know, his career started off, he got typecasted as like the lovable nerd, which like you know, if you guys were around since the ancient times of 2010, people may remember he was the big fan favorite for Pete when the Amazing Spider-Man was doing casting.
I think he might have even auditioned.
He did audition for it. He was. I personally would have loved to see him as Peter Parker, but Andrew Garfield did great regardless, and he's too old to play Pete now. But
I have seen people say that if they can't get Garfield, get him as older Barry.
oh, he would be a great older Barry. He would be a great older Barry. That would be awesome. But I just hope that the DCEU gets Wally. Like yeah, DCU. My bad, not EU. EU is the other one. Yeah, I hope the DCU gets Wally. Like, but
Well,
yeah.
I feel like when they're gonna do the Flash eventually, they might do similar to how they're doing Green Lantern.
What I want Barry to be dead, and then we just see Barry in flashbacks.
That would be cool. But also, I think they could do like a twist on current comics and have Barry be retired, depowered mentor.
Yeah, I can see that too. But yeah, moving on back to the topic.
Looks great. Sam Raimi seems to be back on his bag.
Yep. I'm definitely here for it. Keeping with the horror theme, Silent Night, Deadly Night. That looks fun.
Yep.
Over the
Who thought
top.
that was gonna get remade.
Yeah, right. It looks like your classic over the top fucking gore fest slasher flick. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think I remember Tony mentioning this movie in the past.
Yeah.
The original, the remake.
Yeah, but
So,
yeah.
I was like, even though this looks like B movie schlocky, I have to.
And you know,
them.
we are fans of B movie schlock here, folks. I mean, shoot. Some of the stuff we covered for Spooky Month in the past, Totally Killer, You know, stuff like that, and Lisa Frankenstein. We love them, but they are admittedly B-movie stock.
And do we
Yep,
care a lot? Hell no.
No, as long as it's fun, who cares?
Exactly.
And it looks like a cast of relative unknown. Our main dude is played Corey Cunningham in Halloween Ends.
Ah,
So he's
was
familiar with,
that the boy? That was the boyfriend. That was the boyfriend.
Yeah.
That movie made me laugh so hard. Evil dies tonight.
Also, weirdly enough, he was in Once Upon a Time,
Oh, really?
just as an extra. His name was Male Miner.
Pause.
Which, by the way, I didn't mention it in screen time, partly because I forgot and partly because I haven't finished it yet. But Haley Whipjack is finally back covering season 6 of Once Upon a Time.
Is 6 the adult Henry season?
No, 6 is the evil Regina as a separate person.
Okay, gotcha.
The one where everybody involved thought this was the final season, and they were pulling out all the stops for the final season.
Yep.
They even brought back Cinderella, who was in like the first season and then forgot about.
And then they fucking did the multiverse thing. Cause I remember we were so confused when the next season happened. It's like, wait, we saw White Cinderella.
Yeah.
Like a couple, like in the last episode of the in the last season. All of a sudden she's a Latina now. The fuck? Okay, I guess.
Also, it involved Aladdin and Jasmine in season 6, and like it introduced the concept that she's not the chosen one, the savior. The savior is multiple different people depending on the universe.
Yep.
Aladdin was the savior of his world.
It's very Kingdom Hearts. The more you think about it, the more Once Upon a Time is very Kingdom Hearts coded.
Yeah.
Right.
Which he also used magic shears to cut himself away from being the savior.
Like how Rumple did with the Dark One.
Yup.
Oh my god. Okay. Before we get too deep into this rabbit hole, the next movie.
The next, after Silent Night, Deadly Night, is the other Christmas movie.
Was it Champagne Moments?
Problem.
Oh, Champagne Problems. Yep. It looks cute. Like nothing to write home about.
It's your typical go to a foreign country for a business meeting, but have a one night stand. Oops, the guy I had with a one night stand with is the son of the business guy that I'm going to meet.
Yep. And their business is swine.
Yep.
But it stars Mika Kelly. Great actress. I think the last thing that we saw her in was she was Dove on Titans.
Yep. She's fine as fuck. I was watching. I'm not gonna lie to you. Part of the reason I was watching Titans was not just because it had genuinely gotten better after the first season, but the actress who played Donna Troy and the actress who played Dove were fine as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Donna ended up dying, sadly, but Dove was still there, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then there was that weird triangle that they did with Starfire and Dove.
Yeah, that was so weird. And then they also introduced Babs. So it was like, all right, which way are we going here?
Yeah. Also, apparently Mika Kelly was on Euphoria.
Yeah, she was a teacher
In season 2. Okay. Which, by the way, if you check the news, they just dumped a huge list of new castmates for season 3. The two most notable ones, Natasha Lyonne
Oh, nice.
and fucking Trisha Paytas.
The fuck?
Yes.
Like problematic YouTuber Trisha Paytas?
Yes.
Oh God.
Also, apparently she
gaping
joining-
gaping asshole Trisha Paytas?
Yes.
The pictures are on the internet, folks. You don't pretend like you don't know.
Also, apparently she's joined the cast of Broadway's Beetlejuice.
You know what? That fits somehow.
But anyway, back to Champagne Problems. The reason why I included it is because of Mika, and also Flula Boar, old school YouTuber who's really blown up.
Yep. It looks cute, but that might just be one that we watch for funsies, but not really look into.
Yeah. Originally, I was just including that because at the end, palette cleanser. But then last minute, I found our last trailer, and I had to include that. Stumble.
That looks it looks hilarious. I don't think I would watch it because I'm not into these types of comedies. For real, I had a big phase where I was into these types of shows, but like kind of moved past it. But Christian Chenoweth is hilarious, so like
Yes.
I might watch it just for Christian Chenoweth.
Same. I did love that line where it's like, Crystal who? Yes?
Not you.
But it also just seems like the plot of like a typical
It feels like a Bring It On.
90s.
I was gonna say it feels like a Bring It On plot, like movie plot, but extended into a TV show.
Yeah, like the typical 90s trope of down and out coach needs to train a group of misfits.
Yeah, like it's like they made a bunch of those movies in like the early late 90s, early 2000s, like Blades of Glory, Dodgeball. There are a lot of basketball ones. Yeah. It looks fun. I might check it out for Christian Chenoweth alone.
Same. But anyway, moving on to our main topic.
All right. So let us talk about Peacemaker. First things first, I want to talk about season 1 briefly. So we're going to talk about just kind of like what we thought about in general about season 1. And obviously there will be spoilers for season 1 at this part. So if you have not seen season 1, you've been warned here. I'll start with you, Brian, since it's freshest in your head. Then I'll go, and then we'll wrap the season 1 talk with Tony.
It's wildly weird, but I love it. You know me, I've always been like drawn towards the weird characters. My favorite Street Fighter character is Blanca.
That checks.
Yeah, it's really cool. It was really good. It took like his character from the Suicide Squad that was pretty one note and like gave him a lot of depth. But also, even though the name of the show is Peacemaker, it also spent a lot of time with the other supporting characters where you got to know a lot of them. Surprise newcomer who made a lot of waves.
James Gunn is very good at making cast of lovable fuck ups.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Lee Adebayo.
Yep.
She
AKA Lee Waller.
Which that was great. And she got her own little character arc, which really amps up in season 2.
Yep.
But yeah, she got her own little character arc that led to like a really cool cameo at the end. And it just kept getting weirder and weirder and weirder. The show as a whole, like the whole cow thing.
You know what's funny?
Butterflies.
You know what's funny? I watched Blue Beetle shortly after I had seen Peacemaker. And I was like, oh man, this is so cool. We're getting the Reach. And then Universe reboot.
Which we might still. Who knows?
It was also a very unique take on the Reach as well.
Yeah, which because Gunn has admitted that all of season 1, except for those 2 little parts that have been retconned, that is all canon.
So you got anything more to say, bro? And what would you give season 1?
Season 1, it's hard to separate the 2 in my head because I watched them back to back.
Understandable.
Maybe 8.5, 9, somewhere around there.
I actually agree with you. I'd probably give it an 8.5. I'd give it an 8.5 as well. So for me, I really enjoyed season 1. I had heard good things about it. But I'm not as late as Brian to the party, but I didn't watch it as it was coming out. I waited until it was like halfway done, and then I watched it, and then I caught up, and then watched along for the last bit. It was really good. It gets to Cena gets to show that he has a lot more depth as an actor and how good of a comedic actor he is.
Oh yeah, indeed.
As a fan of Cena, because I was on the younger end when he started his run. I mean, technically I was like on the older end of the spectrum for his fans, because like Cena, when he started his career as like the babyface, he appealed to a lot of like the little 12-year-olds. Because he was like the Boy Scout Captain America type. Eat your vegetables.
Which Peacemaker actually like plays upon that.
Yeah. It definitely Cena playing into his own joke and just kind of taking it to an even big. Because John Cena, the wrestler, is a character into itself. And like it feels like he's taken that to the nth degree for Peacemaker, but he's in on it, so it's even more funny because he's playing it completely straight. and that's what makes it hilarious, because you can tell the character believes everything with his whole chest, and it's that earnestness that really, like, you know, brings you in and like lets you connect with Chris as a character.
Oh yeah.
And you know, like I said, fucking Gunn, his biggest strong suit is creating a lovable cast of fuck up, and like all these guys, like, you know, Brian had mentioned Adebayo, and Adebayo's great, sure, but like the two standouts for me are fucking Adrian, aka Vigilante,
Oh yeah.
and
Indeed.
fucking Economos. John's my guy.
Oh yes.
Is the most, and I'm saying this as someone on the spectrum, the most autistic man in existence.
I feel like Vigilante is the most autistic man in existence.
No, if you want to insult me, you would call Vigilante the most autistic man in existence.
Okay, I'm sorry, my bad.
But the fact that the two of them get along so.
They get
Well, I mean,
oil and water, Brian. What the fuck are you talking about?
I was just saying they don't really get along well. I think you have a
well,
different.
not get along well, but like
They have good comedic chemistry, but they don't. They
Yeah,
definitely
and
don't
are-
get. They definitely don't get along well.
and are friends.
They are friends. Yes, they are friends. They don't hate each other. But you don't. You can be friends and not get along well. Look at you and Tony.
Well, they get along well according to Adrian.
like John and Adrian's friendship reminds me a lot of you and Tony's friendship. I don't. Who's the Adrian? Who's the John? Decide amongst yourselves. But that's what it reminds me of.
Minus the murder.
Minus the murder. Although I do think Tony is capable. Tony could do it. Brian could. Tony, I could believe, could murder somebody if pushed. Brian, I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
one of my earliest memories of Tony is him talking about how he wants to.
Punch people in the throat? Yes. That was
Yeah.
his, like, catchphrase back in the day. Good times. Good times. Although, I will say, Adrian has impeccable taste in firefighting starters.
Yes, he does have impeccable taste. I will give him that.
Infernape is the shit. I will not disagree with him there.
Oh yeah. Which apparently, from what I've heard, it might be Gunn's favorite as well.
Okay, James Gunn, you got good taste. You got good taste in firefighting starters as well. Because Infernape is objectively, and I don't say, and yeah, you heard me. I said objectively, not subjectively. Infernape is objectively the best firefighting starter. Is he the best fire starter? Debatable, but he's definitely the best firefighting. You can't argue with me on that one. Otherwise, you're wrong. But Pokemon.
All of the characters are good.
Yeah.
Even Hard.
Yeah, Harcourt. We have to emphasize the T. For the longest time, I thought her name was Harcourt, just without the E, but like Harcourt. That's what I thought it was. But
I'm
yeah,
hardcore.
but it's Harcourt. Yeah,
Which, ironically, also a blonde.
Yep, she's cool. She definitely, I think, next to Peacemaker, has the most character development. Especially when looking into season 2. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, Tony, thoughts on Peacemaker season 1?
I actually love the first season, given how, like, absurdist it can be at times. And also, A.R.G.U.S is the kind of villain that I enjoy.
Oh my god, yes, he's unabashedly just evil and you hate him. There's no redeeming quality whatsoever. He's just the worst.
He's just a bastard. And I like my villains being bastards.
Also, real quick, I can't believe we did this disservice to this absolute legend. We forgot to talk about the MVP of this entire cast.
Eagly.
Eagly.
Motherfucking legend. Best bird.
Also, yeah, best bird. Not a parrot, not a duck.
Listen, Tim Meadows needs to get his head checked.
Yeah,
Bird blindness is not a thing, bro.
bird blindness, maybe needing actual glasses. Like, I hated that character. Tim Meadows is a great actor, but that character, God, got on my nerves.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
But I think that was the point.
Yeah. And I was surprised where his character ended up, but I'll just say that. Because we're still just talking about season 1, mostly.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, he's a season 2 character.
Well, yeah. I know. That's why Brian says he's not going to talk about it too in depth because we're just talking about season 1 right now.
Yeah.
but, also, we forgot about another reoccurring character.
Oh.
Judo Master.
Oh yeah, Judo Master. Fucking Judo Master's hilarious.
Man, this is so funny. It's just out of pocket at times, especially in season 2.
Oh, season 2 was for sure. Season 2 for sure.
But season 1, he was just like a reoccurring menace.
He was just that annoying guy that would not leave them alone.
Yep.
And also, it was the age-old fight of strength versus speed.
Yep. Good stuff. But yeah, Tony. So, what would you give Peacemaker season 1?
A 9.
Nice.
Nice.
Personally, for me, it was a 9 because the overall like arc that Peacemaker as a character went through, I really enjoyed. And also to see this fuck up of a person try its damnedest to just make people proud.
And he found real friends along the way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, got to work on his daddy issues to an extent, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe arguably made him worse. But...
I would say he more dealt with his daddy issues in season 2. I think he just accelerated or fucking, multiplied his daddy issues with season 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, and A.R.G.U.S was a great villain for the season overall. I totally agree. But yeah, moving on to season 2. Spoiler free for season 2, at least. Yeah, we'll do the same order. Brian, you first.
We get more into Peacemaker. We get more into Chris himself. And we get more into Amelia, Hardcore. All the characters we get like more into, except for maybe Adrian. But Adrian's just Adrian.
I would say I don't think there's any more. He's just head empty, no thoughts.
Yeah.
Yep. Mans is just kind of stupid.
But like in a lovable stupid. Like he's not stupid to the point where it's annoying. He's stupid to the same level that Peacemaker is stupid.
Yeah.
And characters
Miles
that
may
you
vary.
wouldn't think, other characters that you wouldn't think would have an arc, actually kind of do, like John Economos.
Although,
And also,
I will say the one thing about Adrian that pisses me off as somebody who like traffics in animal facts is he just kept saying the most like wrong animal facts of all time. It is literally my job to give animal facts. And I was upset every time. I was like, that makes no sense whatsoever. That is not right. What are you talking about? And I actually work with manta rays on a regular basis. And every time he said something, I was like, that is not correct.
but yeah.
Mans is just kind of dumb, empty-headed.
But also, like we hinted at before, even characters like Judo Master got like their own little arc. And it was really cool to see. And like the way, I will say that the way that we end things was very interesting. And then we had the cliffhanger.
Oh, also, I will tell folks. I will tell folks in case you haven't already, and if you haven't, what's wrong with you? Superman, the James Gunn Superman, is on Netflix. I think you should watch Superman.
Yeah.
Max.
Yo.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't. Yeah, I meant Max. Yeah, Superman is on Max, so I would recommend if you haven't already watch Superman before watching season 2.
Is it a spoiler to talk about the retcon?
No, because like.
Funniest retcon I've ever seen.
Because like everybody knows it's going to be retconned because the universe got rebooted.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna make a lot more sense, and you will actually understand. Like you'll appreciate the Justice Gang even more if you've seen Superman.
Yeah.
So
But
go watch it.
seeing that like retcon, but also the fact that they like kept to their, like they remembered this fact and like retconned also the joke
Yep.
of him talking about how Aquaman F's fish.
Yep.
And so they changed it to Green Lantern
Blows
as a
dudes.
puke fetish.
Oh, he has a puke freak. Yeah, I threw up on his magic carpet and he liked.
Yeah. Which, oh my god, I hope we get to see more of Guy and Chris in the future.
Guy and Chris are a team up that I need because they're both obnoxious douchebags.
Yeah, they just hate each other, and it's hilarious.
It's because they're the same person.
Oh yeah.
And they look in the mirror and they say, he's just like me for real, for real.
But they don't bond because it also reflects to them what they hate about themselves. Like I don't think I would get along with somebody who's just like me. I feel like I would hate that person.
Dang. But anyway, season 2 just took everything from season 1 and like
Yeah, it's definitely like they definitely leveled up for sure. Now, like obviously, I'm not asking you to give the rating yet. That's at the end. Would you say season 2 is better than season 1?
honestly, my opinion, I think probably yeah.
I'm inclined to agree. So this will transition into me. I do believe season 2 is better than season 1 because yes, they went bigger, but they also still kept the heart and more so expanded into the heart of things than just expanding the world, which they still did with expanding the world.
They went bigger, but they also went deeper.
Yeah. Pause. And I know a lot of people complained about the and lost their shit about the orgy scene in episode 1, and it's in episode 1, so I don't mind talking about it. But like, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
And
like,
it really informs his character.
And honestly, gents, I think we've seen worse.
I think this was more well thought out and well executed than anything The Boys has done.
Yes.
Because, like, if you're gonna complain about that, like, The Boys stuff is just for shock value. This actually had narrative weight to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, sure, it's outrage. Like, an orgy in your house is pretty fucking outrageous. But at the same time, when you look at kind of the state he's in mentally, like, you know, drowning your sorrows in flesh makes a lot of sense.
Well, also, if you look, he himself does not participate
Yeah,
in it.
yeah. He's not actually in the orgy. So yeah, like it informs a lot about his character. Anything else I want to say about season 2 in particular? I think hardcore really shines here. This is this is her season as much as it is Chris's season.
Which, by the way,
out.
Oh yeah.
So bad.
Yep.
Which, by the way, found out that that actress was actually like part of the cheer squad in the original Bring It On.
Oh really? James Gunn's wife was in
Yeah.
Bring It On. Interesting.
Yeah.
Like the Kirsten Dunst one, or like the second one with Christina
Yes.
Milian? Okay, cool.
She was one of the like side blondes to Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, definitely a different character shift.
For sure.
too.
I mean, she was crashing. She was a crash out. Like 100% a crash out. She was just looking for a reason.
100% crashing out. I mean, obviously, I would crash out too in that situation.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, Fallout from season 1.
Also, like, man, you know, people are, you know, people are like, oh man, you know, James Gunn just cast his friends and his wife. Yo, she put in work. She did great. And also,
Oh, yeah.
we found out that, like, if you, like, watch the behind-the-scenes episode stuff, she does the fight choreo. Like, that's her doing the stuff. Like, there are it's very few, like, there are some doubles used in certain parts, but for the most part, it is her.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So, you know, she's about it. Like, hats off to her.
Indeed.
Adebayo's arc continues pretty solidly. I really like ads. You know, like
Yeah, she's the one like truly OC in this whole show. Like, I mean, how much they change Adrian, he's basically an OC.
yeah, Adrian is 100% an OC.
But
Wait, is
she
it
doesn't
what,
even
what,
have a
what was it?
comic.
Was it Economos? Does Economos have a comic book counterpart? I know we discovered that hardcore does, but
I don't know. But I do know that
Flurry is an original character.
oh, Flurry is also an original character. Okay.
yeah. I know that Adebayo is, because apparently in the comic books, Waller has like 5 kids.
Yeah, she has multiple kids.
But none of them are named Lee.
Ah, yeah, all of her kids hate her, which duh.
Checks out.
And it's not because of the fact that she's a terrible person, which I mean, of course that plays a factor, but a lot of it is because typical. She put her career above her family, and so she didn't really give, like, her family felt like she didn't really give a fuck about them.
Oh,
You get a lot of backstory on that in the Absolute Power event if you read that, comic fans.
so apparently John Economos is a comic book character.
Oh,
Huh.
He was introduced in Suicide Squad #1, released in 1987,
huh.
and was the warden for Belle Rev Penitentiary.
Interesting. Look at James Gunn with his deep cuts.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, yeah, I definitely think season 2 is an improvement. I don't think we need any more. Like Gunn says that they have no plans on making a second season, and I'm okay with that. But I do think that there is going. But I do think he's being cheeky, and we'll get into that in the theories and speculation portion.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tony, spoiler-free thoughts on Peacemaker season 2.
I really like this season. There's some parts of it that I don't enjoy juxtaposed to the first season, but it's still a solid season overall. And even though I like me some multiversal stuff, I'm kind of tired of it.
Kind of sick of it. Yeah, no, I felt the same.
I'm like, the way it was utilized at least is unique because
Oh, yeah.
they used something that was in the previous season.
It felt very Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, it does.
I kind of,
Like-
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish that like this was somehow connected to the House of Mystery, because you know the whole thing with the House of Mystery. If you're familiar with your DC comic lore, especially like on the magic side, the House of Mystery also has multiple doors to different dimensions and stuff.
Yeah. It also felt like you were talking about Doctor Who and all that. Argus itself felt like early Game Torchwood, like before Captain Jack joined.
Yeah. I would honestly watch a workplace comedy of Argus, like the little montage scenes where they were getting to know each other before like the exploration stuff in the end game portion of the season. I thought those were really funny. I was like, I would watch a whole show about just that stuff.
Yeah, even though by the end of it, Argus kind of felt less like Argus and more like a different organization.
Yeah. Yeah. I will not lie. Also, like Gunn was pretty heavy-handed with Superman as well, but man, there's some very on the nose, like very loud commentary that I will admit I agree with, but like you ain't got to say the quiet part out loud. Like literally Judo Master says the quiet part out loud when he's having that conversation with Adebayo. But we'll get to it. So yeah, now is the spoiler portion. We will talk spoilers now about Peacemaker season 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start off with talking about it. The thing that I was alluding to earlier, Earth X. Like literally, Judo Master says the quiet part out loud of, you know, even though we were just in the Nazi world, it wasn't too different from the world we live in now. I'm like, wow, you didn't. Yeah, I got that. You didn't have to say it.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe I also didn't need to hear it because I'm aware, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like what they did with Earth X though, and just the joke of Peacemaker being so oblivious because it's such a great dimension for him. He didn't notice anything.
Nothing. Just absolutely nothing.
Do you think I look this good by reading books? But what about the giant mural of Hitler? Oh wow, how did I miss that?
Yep.
That shit was hilarious.
Chris, you are so dumb, my guy.
Oh yeah, indeed. And they do kind of like slowly feed it to you.
What do you
Like,
think Cheetos
even
with an
though-
H at the end taste like?
Ass, apparently.
Yeah, no, that's according to Judo Master.
I feel like they would taste similar to, if you've ever had it, what stale Cheetos taste like.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think stale Cheetos taste like that.
Do you
At
think?
least stale Cheetos flavor to them.
Do you think Cheerios with an H just taste like the off-brand Cheerios you get at like the grocery store for cheaper?
Absolutely. 115% yes.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, we're
And also,
none of us are rich. We've all had to, you know, buy off-brand generic versions of stuff. We know what that's like.
Uh-huh.
and I do like the fact that they like called out that absurdity too, though. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, I don't know why it's different. Like,
Although
why did that change?
although the one thing that I will say is pretty cool about this universe, Mick Jagger is a lead singer of the Beatles.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hear that.
I know. That's crazy.
What happened to Paul?
Probably died.
Or I guess John Lennon was more the lead singer of the Beatles. Paul was more of a like guitarist songwriter. Or would you consider Paul the lead singer of the Beatles? I know that's a big debate among Beatles fans.
I'd say John.
Oh,
Yeah,
personally.
because John was the front man for sure, but like you don't have to be the lead singer to also be the front man, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here's my thing though, right? He really took control of
Yeah,
the Beatles.
his vocals are definitely more of the standout. So I think John Lennon would definitely be considered the lead singer of the Beatles.
But also, the band Halloween
Yeah,
had like a much bigger role in that universe.
right?
Which, that is another thing. Quick side note about season 2 is like, we said that season 2 like takes a lot of things from season 1 and makes it even better. Like the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
The opening song though, not as lit.
It's not as fun. I do say the dance number is better. The song is not. Dance number is.
Yeah.
No, I don't like the dance number in this season.
Oh really?
I don't. It's too boring and stale.
Interesting.
Symbolic, and that's cool, but not as fun, not as flashy.
Do you really want it?
I guess because I really enjoyed like the stuff in particular with Peacemaker and Hardcore.
I mean, yes, it's symbolic, and I can give it its flowers for symbology. But for fun, like real fun.
Oh yeah. In terms of flash and fun, yeah, the first number is better.
Also, I never really got that. Who was that woman that was with Red Centurion and Blue Devil?
I think that was just Hardcore again, but dressed in her like.
Yeah, that's the Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Red Centurion? Is that man's name?
Yeah.
And also
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is his name. We googled it. Yeah. That is.
It's Blue Dragon.
Yeah. Blue Dragon is A.R.G.U.S. Red Centurion is Keith.
Well, Brian said Blue Devil for whatever reason.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
Because the horns, my brain.
Yeah. Blue Dragon. Dragon.
He's the blue.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, he is not a bad dragon.
Yeah, he is. He's not a racist. Good for you, Augie
No.
of Earth.
Right? Now
No, he's,
everybody else.
Everybody else is fucking monster.
Keith is
Including his own son.
Keith is definitely a racist. He was chasing out a bio.
Yeah.
Oh, and
He's
he
just-
specifically called her
A black. Yeah.
And that was out of pocket.
That was crazy.
And I like when he tells Augie about it, and Augie's like, "The fuck you do that for?"
I thought she got out, Dad.
I
Aw.
raised you better than that, boy.
Oh man. So good. So good. But yeah, Hardcore's arc had a lot more depth than I was expecting. Like her not being able to fully express her emotions.
And it's just like that classic trope of toxic masculinity, but as a woman.
Which I thought was such an interesting concept of having a woman explore her toxic masculinity, and like her at the therapist office. I have a fucking vagina.
Yeah, the way she explained herself was just
No,
absurdly.
it 100% was giving toxic masculinity. Like I agree. Like I may not have gotten my full degree, but I agree with that therapist.
That therapist was correct. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that he wasn't correct. He was, but she was like, "I have a vagina."
She said it with such like conviction too. Like, yes, we are aware you have a vagina.
Yeah.
Man, so good.
And
So
we mentioned it before, but also surprisingly big arc was Adebayo.
Yeah, I was yelling at her for her relationship ever since season 1. And so I'm glad she finally came to the realization that, maybe we're just not meant to be, we're just not meant to be together. I can still love you, but we're just meant for different things.
And her partner being like, her wife being like, "Yeah, I know."
Which I thought was great. I hope she gets at least one of the dogs.
yeah, because
Preferably
doggos.
the one that likes to wear costumes.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, those lads are just built different. Good doggos.
Yeah.
What other stuff? Vigilante didn't really have much of an arc, but I think him getting to meet his other self was pretty great.
And also, he's just a shit to his mom.
That's the other thing.
yeah.
That's the thing I hated. I'm like, what is your problem, dude?
Like, bro, what did your mom do to just
I-
make you go on?
I really need to know, like, because his mom does just seem genuinely nice.
Yeah.
Does he blame it? No. I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the dad.
Yeah, because I think he blames his mom for his dad leaving, and he mentioned that his dad's not gay in Earth X, so his dad was gay and left his mom, and so he blames his mom for his dad being gay, I guess.
Oh my god, that is so disgusting.
It's backwards, dumb, and totally wrong, but like, that's
Yeah.
Adrian.
Yeah.
But Earth X, Adrian being like this freedom fighter, great guy.
Like,
Not an asshole.
he's not that. Yeah, he didn't seem like he was an asshole to his mom. But oh my god, the conversation that his mom has with Harcourt is hilarious.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's too
Where it's like-
funny.
You can call me Lee. My wife.
No, but like the whole thing of like, it's okay to be slutty. I keep trying to tell
Oh, yeah.
Julie. I keep trying to tell Adrian. It's fine to be slutty. It's a new time now. They have the pornography in their phone.
Yeah. And it's just like the look on everybody's face during
But
that.
Hardcore is just smiling.
Yeah.
She's great. Oh man.
And then when they get alone. It's like, what the fuck?
Also, the
what
fact
fuck with Adrian.
the fact that Adrian just has like millions of dollars in drug money, and he also kept all the drugs. Why don't you just fucking ditch the drugs?
Yeah.
Keeping the money, I understand. Ditch the drugs.
And also having a weird concept of believing that drug money, like blood money, is cursed.
Right? Which, I mean, to be fair, that's not the weirdest thing, because like a lot of people believe that money gotten from ill-gotten gains, especially if that money was gotten through murder, is 100% cursed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I agree with you there, but also.
But drug money isn't like money is money.
Yeah. And the thing about Economos saying, well, why don't you flush the cocaine?
No, I 100% like a normal person. Like it's not,
And then dumbass saying, oh, you'll just get the fucking gators high.
Again, wrong animal facts. Adrian annoyed me more this season than he did last season.
No, Adrian proved that he's the dumbest motherfucker alive.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
That's all he proved to me. He proved to me that he's just a dumb motherfucker that just so happened to have good taste in starter Pokemon.
Fair.
Yeah. And
Also, Flurry can just eat a bag of dicks.
I will say I loved Tim Meadows as a character. I agree with Tony.
Meadows as a person and as an actor, but Flurry as a character, god damn, I wanted to hit this man.
He was so obnoxious, but not the lovable kind of obnoxious that like Peacemaker is. He was just terrible. He wouldn't he wouldn't listen to anybody. Also, the fact that he just kept saying Pokemon as a Pokemon fan pissed me off to no end.
That scene where he's retelling the stripper story.
Yep. Oh man.
We can respect a horny individual, but being horny on main while you're trying to do a job, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. Also, like, who says people who like Pokemon don't get bitches? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Oh, you were learning that. I was having 2 hot bitches suck my dick. Shut the fuck up, bro.
You're capping, bro. You don't even know what the difference between a fucking eagle, a bald eagle, mind you,
And a duck.
Dumb.
What the
Dumb
fuck,
as fuck.
man?
And apparently you knew what a hummingbird was because you read about hummingbirds, so you don't have bird blindness. You're just stupid.
You're just a liar.
You're just capping.
Like, I'm no ornithologist, but like, come on, man. You know, every American knows what a bald eagle is. We might not exactly know what a bald eagle sounds like because they lied to us,
Yeah, they just put hawk noise.
but we at least know what a bald eagle looks like.
And I
And
did
also-
Google it because he had me so convinced. Bird blindness is fictional.
Oh my god, you actually thought Brian.
I just double checked that.
Brian, you didn't even need. Why would you even feel the need to?
That is embarrassing. I get that you wanted to be thorough, but not for something
Come
this
on,
ridiculous.
Brian. You had to have known that was
Oh,
fake.
but I will say, yes. But I will say that there was one theory that went by on the internet, and I told Jay about it. But
I hope
and
it's not true. I hope it's not true.
James can confirm that it's not true.
Okay, good.
Like,
The theory
And then-
the theory that was going on around online is that Flurry was secretly Sean Jones.
No, that's just like a character assassination for Jean.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I didn't see him eat a single Oreo.
Yeah, or what's the DC?
Chocos. They're Chocos.
Choco.
They're Chocos in the DC universe.
Yeah.
Because they no longer have the Oreo sponsorship. They used to have the Oreo sponsorship back in the 70s, which is why he got to eat regular Oreos.
But let me be fucking for real. Also, I did not appreciate the nicknames that Flurry gave to people.
Yeah. Where does
God.
Ginger Cool even come from? He's not even a
He's
redhead.
ginger and he's cool.
But he's not a redhead, is he?
He is.
Yeah, John is
See, I thought
like, if you go back and you watch Creature Commandos,
They color his hair and beard red.
okay.
Red, yeah.
which also, by the way, quick side note, what the fuck is season 2 gonna look like for that?
Right?
Because
Rick,
now,
Rick,
Rick Senior.
Rick Flag.
Rick Senior.
Rick Senior. This dumb motherfucker.
I gotta say, it was a hard left turn from like the Rick Flag we see in Superman. Who's like, okay, you're reasonable. You understand Superman's not a bad guy, and you don't trust Lex. But now, because your son's murderer is involved, which I can somewhat understand, but you took it too far, bud.
Yeah, like Rick.
And the man that killed your son wasn't even a meta.
He was just a regular.
He was just a guy with a gun. He was just a beefy guy with a gun. That's it.
And also, he was a guy that was hired to do a job by your predecessor.
Yeah, your boss. Exactly. That's the other. I really do think because I'm not trying to cape for Rick Flag, right? I'm not trying to give him an excuse, but I really do think if they had just explained that Waller gave him the order, I think he would have still been obsessed, but like I don't think it would have been as intense.
Yeah.
I think he would have still wanted to bring him in and take him down, but I don't think he would have like gone to the lengths of like getting Lex
Harcourt
Luthor.
actually tells him at one point.
Did she? I must have missed
Yeah.
that.
She did not. She
Oh, I thought
basically
she did.
No.
Okay, so at the funeral, she basically told Rick Senior that they had the man that murdered his son. She can't divulge any details, but she said to Rick they had everything taken care of.
Yeah, she said she didn't even tell him it was Chris. She just said we'll make sure he'll pay.
I thought later she also said that Waller made people do. Like, she didn't specifically say Chris. Said Waller made people do things.
Yeah, but I don't think she put it in the if she not putting it in the context
Yeah.
of Chris is what it was the fuck up here. Because I feel like if she had explained that, it would
Also,
he wouldn't have fallen too that
I
far
hear you.
off the deep end.
Also, why is it? Because we keep seeing a consistent pattern for this character in this DC universe.
He likes fucking young women.
This old man. He's pulling women like he's Nick Fury or some shit.
Like, even more so than Nick Fury. Because, fucking Bordeaux, like, the princess was cute, but the Bordeaux is fine as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pulled a cyborg. What?
Yeah, imagine the features she has, dude. Like, oh, wow. That would I'm
Getting
curious.
For being a metahuman, you're court-martialing a cyborg, you idiots.
Yeah, I was just saying this. I don't even think cyborgs should count as metahumans, especially because she was turned into a metahuman by the government, or
Yeah,
turned
and
into a cyborg
also-
by the government.
But here's the thing. I want the government of the DCU to kind of follow this logic. You've run background checks on all of your agents for A.R.G.U.S, right? So you would know for a fact that one of them has extra special abilities due to cybernetic enhancements or what have you. Why the fuck do you want to put all metahumans in a prison when you have them working for you in the first place?
Well, it's the classic America rules for me and not for thee. Oh, if you're not gonna help us, we're gonna put you in prison because that's what America does.
Yeah, and
You're
their
right.
whole they're one of the good ones mentality.
Yeah, no, it's sadly it's just what America does. I've not lost faith in America. I do love America as a country, but I have to acknowledge that it's just what America does.
Hey, here's the thing. A true patriot, in my opinion, acknowledges the faults of their nation, but can also look at the history of their nation objectively and say, hey, we've done some bad shit, but I still love this country because we want to move forward.
Oh yeah, no, the Steve Rogers approach is always how you should look at things, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
fucking I am glad that Bordeaux saw through his bullshit and saw that he was, falling off the wagon and was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out of here.
He still didn't have enough sense to just continue smashing that man for a while.
Yeah.
So she's not completely off the hook.
Oh yeah. But she at least snapped out of it and wasn't just completely dickmatized.
Yeah. Well, I'll give her that, but still, she was just hypnotized by it.
Also, just a side note, really, Senior is the most inconsistent character in terms of like look and design, cause like,
When we first meet him in Creature Commandos, he's all gray.
yeah. Then we see him in
And then-
Superman, not a lick of gray.
Actually, there is some gray in there,
But it's
just
not-
not
Apparently,
predominant.
apparently there was a reason why, an out of universe reason why,
Okay.
that actor was a part of a TV show and he couldn't dye his hair.
Ah.
So Grillo couldn't dye his hair gray. Okay.
Oh,
I
also,
got
just
you.
side note, fun fact. Apparently, it is confirmed that Tim Meadows and Frank Grillo are the worst dancers
Oh,
Oh.
God.
on the cast. That's at least what Gunn says.
Also,
If you want
it doesn't look it.
Oh, go ahead, Brian.
I
Yeah.
was just saying, it doesn't look it because Frank Grillo looks good for his age.
He
but
does.
Frank Grillo is, I think, 17 years older than Joel Kitterman.
Who played
And-
Junior?
Yeah, who played Junior?
Yeah, and canonically, they're supposed to be 18 years apart.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, I love that John Economos called the actor's name, like one of the Gun staple actors.
Fuck.
Oh, Michael
Yonder
Rooker's character?
Yeah.
Yep.
Called him
That was
in cultural appropriation.
Oh
That
my.
was a fucked up character.
He was such a fucked up character. Michael Rooker's character, the
Yeah.
eagle hunter. Also,
Yeah,
why
Red
why was this man just eating shit? Like literally eating shit.
Okay, so there is like a weird precedent to this. There's like a trope when it comes to most trackers. They have to like get a scent off of.
So
what they're tracking.
smelling it, I understand, but he was eating the pellet.
Yeah, he wanted to like get a good idea because he was on that magic timing.
But yeah, it was 100% cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Red St. Cloud, the whitest motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Saying the most pocket shit, which par for the course for a man saying out of pocket shit.
And I'm glad that Eagly was safe and saved by another eagle.
Oh no. Eagly running the gang of eagles.
Yep.
And apparently he's like the prime.
Yeah, I was
eagle?
gonna say, does that confirm his does that confirm
think it does.
his batshit theory of Eagly being the prime eagle?
No, yeah, it's confirmed that he is the prime eagle. Eagly went fucking Super Saiyan in front of this man.
Yeah.
Like, Red was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. Eagly, please forgive me.
That was one of the best parts. I fucking love that shit.
And Eagly sent his goons to say, looked at this man and told his goons, murder that motherfucker.
Oh, it was so good.
And also, it was, and I saw like a YouTube short talking about that episode in particular.
Uh-huh.
A whole scene with St. Cloud trying to hunt Eagly with this big ass gun.
It was a cartoonishly oversized Elmer Fudd gun.
Yes. The YouTuber Classic Mandy basically said, what in the Looney Tunes is this shit?
No, for real.
But it technically is an actual gun. This is a factual gun that has been used, but is like used for bigger game than
Yeah, I
fucking
was gonna
birds
say it
and
looks like an
squirrels.
elephant gun.
Yeah. Why use an elephant gun on fucking eagles, you moron?
Which, fun fact, is like Alfred's weapon of choice.
Gun?
Yeah, like
Hell yeah.
multiple times in the Predator Batman crossovers. There've been 2 of them, I think 3 maybe, but both times Alfred pulled out the elephant gun.
It's like, I'm surprised Alfred doesn't like roll up somewhere and just like have a taste of this, sir. Boom!
Listen.
Elephant gun. Yes.
Well, when he hasn't been rocking an elephant gun, I've also been seeing him use a shotgun.
Yeah, he is also a fan. He is also a fan of the shotgun. You know, he's like, Master Bruce doesn't have a taste for guns, but that isn't the case for me. Eat lead, motherfucker.
Yeah. Alfred is about that life.
I miss that, man.
Yes.
Bring him back, DC.
Cowards.
You coward. Bring him back.
But yeah,
And not just as a,
fucking AI hologram. God damn it.
Yeah. Weakness.
He is not Jarvis. It's not safe.
Also, we've seen in Batman Beyond how bad a Alfred AI can go.
Yep.
Yeah, and also we know from Batman Beyond what happens to a Bruce that doesn't have Alfred. He's
He becomes a dickhead.
more of a dickhead than he usually is.
Yep, which is saying something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But all right, so bringing us back to topic, final thoughts and ratings for season 2. Again, we'll just do the same order we've been doing. Brian.
Honestly, yeah, like we've said, it's better than last season, but it's still not perfect. Like, I loved it, but there's still some things that I really didn't like. Like I know we barely talked about it, but Michael Rooker's character, we didn't need him.
I mean, it led to a really fun subplot for Eagly, but it did that part did drag on for too long.
Yeah,
And
it
also,
2 episodes tops for that
Yeah,
shit.
or
And we also,
honestly, it
like,
could have just
went
been a
on-
one and done and just been fine.
about like Tim Meadows' character and like
Yeah.
multiverse fatigue and all that. And so I think in the end, my score will say that it's better, but still not perfect, because I think I'm going to settle and say that for season 1, it was an 8.5.
Same.
So I think for season 2, I'll go with just flat 9.
That's actually where I was gonna go as well. Yeah, I give it a solid 9. I think it's better than the first season. For the most part, except for the parts that I like. It's weird. There's a lot, like, it's definitely better, but the parts there are. It's hard to describe because, like, I think it's better than the first season, but the parts that I don't like about season 2 I really don't like, whereas the parts I didn't like about season 1 were just kind of like negligible.
Yeah.
So I will agree with Brian. I think, even though, like, actually, I might just keep it as, no, because I do think it is better than season 1. So I don't want to be weird and give it like an 8.7. So yeah, I'll go with a flat 9. I'll go to flat 9.
Yeah, for me, I have a bit of a conundrum on my hands. Because I'm in the same position as you guys, but there are elements that don't elevate it to the point where it's teetering for me. Because this is a bit of an improved season, only by like slim margins. Improved, at least in my view.
But 9.5 is too high. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
9.5 is out of the question.
Yeah.
Because with all the negatives that I've seen, it
Yeah. It definitely, at the very least, takes it down a full point. But at the same time, it's better. I know, that's the weird part about this.
And I don't want to keep it a flat 9, but I also don't feel like I should bump it down because of those negatives. So you see my problem here.
Yeah, so I guess we'll put a like 9 asterisks on yours.
Yeah.
Because like it's a 9, but it's a 9 because it was undetermined.
Yeah.
Like obviously Brian can't put an asterisk in the spreadsheet, but you know we'll make a note somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is I liked what they did with how they handled the multiverse. At least for this particular season, it was contained.
Oh yeah, it was contained, and it wasn't overly convoluted either. We didn't go to multiple Earths; it was just Earth X.
Yeah, and the only time we go to other dimensions was just at the end of the show. And
For
really,
cameos, like that weird Candyland gremlin.
Yeah.
because the fifth dimension. That better not be the fifth dimension.
It better not be.
And also, of course, we had to get fucking zombies, because I'm having zombie fatigue again.
Yep.
And they're not, and these zombies were not cool, like the Marvel zombies were.
And it also wasn't a unique type of zombie either, like the Last of Us zombies, or like, you know, the...
Yeah.
It was just basic bitch zombie. But those skeleton motherfuckers in that one dimension, they were cool as fuck.
That was cool.
The like giant skeleton spider with a screaming skull.
That was freaky.
Yeah.
That was freaky.
Also, I kind of like Keith as like a new antagonist to a degree, and I also like that this version, like the Earth X A.R.G.U.S, was actually a good dad and not an asshole to his children.
But Adrian jumped the gun and stabbed the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Fucking Green also pisses me off because he was okay in the first season, but then he just became.
Yeah, I think they took his joke too far. Like, I feel about Adrian the same way I feel about Deadpool, and follow me on this one, right? Like, Deadpool's funny and Deadpool's great, but Deadpool is great in small doses.
Yeah, but seeing this man go on these tangents about wrong answers,
If his tangents were factual, I would be okay with it, but they were wrong.
Yeah, he just proved that he's just a dumb motherfucker that hates his mom.
And I hate dumb people that speak with conviction, because that confuses people and makes dumb people believe that they're right.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
But yes, all the negatives from this season, at least on my end aside, it is still 9 quality, but it's like this nebulous 9.
Oh yeah. No, like I said,
9 asterisks.
We're putting the asterisk by it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that pretty much wraps up our discussion. So Brian, why don't you tell these lovely folks at home what we will be covering next week?
Well, we're going for a little bit of a tonal shift, but still staying on Max. We are covering the hit crime drama Task.
Also, not entirely a tonal shift because it's still like a government ops kind of thing.
Yeah.
Probably just won't be as funny.
Yeah.
It's like super serious.
We're gonna be palling around with Agent Hulk.
Which the only time that they ever made a show about the Hulk being an agent of any kind was Hulk Agents of Range.
Which is actually pretty decent. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like,
Had a great cast.
I liked it better than the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon that was going on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that'll be interesting. Haven't checked it out yet, but I have heard really good things about it, so I'm excited. Worst case scenario, it'll be like another Heart of Stone situation.
And I was like, oh yeah, solid and fun, but like, what the fuck was this even about?
But we'll find out what we think about it next time. But until then, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.